Hello guys, this is Matt with Satoshi, and I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial today on how to take your Bitaxe device out of overheat mode. Now, as you can see, I've triggered an overheat mode on this device here. It shuts off about 75 degrees Celsius. That's for two reasons. First and foremost, your safety, and second of all, so the device doesn't get damaged. So, if your device is entering overheat mode, there could be a few things that are going on. I would recommend checking the latest version of firmware first. You can click the settings tab, navigate down here all the way at the bottom left hand side, and you can see the current version that you are running. Secondly, I would make sure that you aren't overclocking the device too hard. You may be overheating the device by doing so. You might want to back off the gas pedal just a little bit. Also, make sure your device is in a cool room. If it's in a warm room and you're overclocking, there could be a bunch of contributing factors that are also leading to the overheating of your device. Also, make sure your device isn't in a confined space. Make sure it has adequate airflow. Those are things that'll help your device run not only cooler, but more efficient. So as you can see, I'm already in AxOS. If you don't know how to access AxOS or the operating system of your device, you want to go ahead and look at your device's screen while it's running. It should be displaying an IP address. Now you want to take that IP address and open up a fresh browser and type that IP address in at the top of that browser. Now, the important thing is to access AxOS or the operating system of your device. You want to make sure that your computer or mobile phone is connected to the same Wi-Fi that your device is connecting to. If your device is connected to a different Wi-Fi and you are on regular cell service or you're connected to a different Wi-Fi, you will not connect to the device. So as you can see here, we do have a red flag up at the top that says Bitaxe has overheated. See settings. We'll go ahead and navigate to our settings tab over here on the left hand side. And we can see another red flag down on the bottom that says disable overheat mode. Now we're going to go ahead and select that to take the device out of overheat mode. We can see that it was successfully taken out of overheat mode. We want to go ahead and set our frequency to default and our core voltage to default. After we are done setting those two things, we want to go ahead and save. We want to go ahead and restart, and we'll go ahead and navigate back to the dashboard. Now, while the device is loading and AxOS is loading, the device will also be rebooting. So initially, it will not come straight back online with power or hash rate. So we will go ahead and watch these metrics and make sure that this gradually goes up. As you can see, we're starting to get an increase in temperature. That's a good sign. Shortly thereafter, we get a big boost in hash rate, and we are now up to or exceeding the expected hash rate. You can see now that we are also submitting shares to our pool, which means we're connected, we're hashing, and that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this video, if this video helps you get back online, please like and subscribe, and you can follow us on Twitter at Solo Satoshi. Thank you guys so much.